Hi everyone, if you're new, welcome. I'm Lilac. Today I'm going to be doing a 3 looks, 1 palette, but focusing mainly on the 2 new replacement shades from the Menagerie Cosmetics Feral palette. So what she looks like. Originally, when this palette first came out, the top row was all neutrals, browns, and they actually listened to their customers and they decided to replace some of those browns and put in some more color. So if you had already purchased the palette before they changed the colors, they offered it to you, a replacement to you, for just the cost of shipping, which is awesome. And so I did that and they came in the other day. So this palette is magnetic, so you can easily pop the pans out and put the new ones in. And if you haven't seen, there we go. Please ignore the state of it. It is used and loved. And this new shade here got a fingernail dug in it when we opened it. So here's the 2 new shades right here. So those are the ones that we'll be focusing on. This right here is look number 2. The first one is very, very colorful. This is look number 2, and actually I didn't film number 3 yet, obviously, if I'm still wearing number 2. So we'll find out, but that's going to be focusing on this pretty teal color. Alright, so if you would like to see how those new shades work and how I do these looks, keep on watching. Okay, so again, the 2 new shades. It's much better than the straight row of brown. I mean, the browns have a purpose, I understand that, but for me personally, I like the color. First shade. Into the crease. After I said I'm not a big brown person, guess what we're using? Brown. And next we're going to go into that one. And we're putting this beautiful shade right into our crease. And take it over just a little bit more. Okay, next shade, right there. This is going to go all over the lid. I'm kind of placing and stamping the color on and then gently brushing right here after I get the color on. That, I'm not a pink person, but that is gorgeous. Now I'm going to go into this next shade and we're going to put this underneath our lower lashes. I don't know if you can see that, but when I look in the mirror and I look at the pink, it shifts to a gold. So yeah, I don't know if the camera picks that up or not, but when I'm looking straight this way into my mirror, I see pink and gold. It's very pretty. Being that we are already so colorful, we're going into our next shade. We're gonna put this in our inner corner. I'm going to drag it a little bit up into that blue to make like a kind of a green shade. If you can see it, I love that color that it made mixing the yellow and that blue together. It's very pretty. It's like a limey green. So here's look number 1. My camera stopped recording, but I was done with the eye anyway, so I went and finished everything because it's the 3 looks for the new shades, so I'm just trying to save time. Let me zoom you in so you can see the eyes better. So this is a very colorful look that you can create with it. I'll tell you what else I used. I used the Wet n Wild Skinny Tip liner just for a very, very small line up top. I used ColourPop shade Puppy in my lower waterline, and the NYX's Worth the Hype mascara. For my cheeks, I just used the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Pearlescent Pink to go with our very pinky look. And for lips, I used the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit, if it focuses, in the shade Rebel Rose. Sure, we already have a very colorful eye in this. I thought matched the pink pretty well. So. If you'd like to see more looks, a little more, I think the next one's going to be a little more subtle, then keep on watching. Okay, so look number 2. We're going to make this one a little more wearable for those that aren't into giant bold looks like I had. I'm just making sure I don't have creases in my primer and that it's still tacky. Okay, we're going to go into the shade here. And we're going to dust this into our crease again. Very lightly. Next, we're going to go into this shade here. Put this into the crease and the lower outer V as I screw it up by touching over there. Gonna take that fluffy brush again and go over the edges to blend. Next, going back into that first shade that we used, we're gonna go under our lower lashes. And we're going to go back into that second shade. And we're not going to go all the way across like we just did, we're just going to go about halfway. And making sure that this V connects. And as close to the lashes as you can get this one. Next, we're going to go into this shade. I'm lightly tapping here so it kind of blends. Okay, back with the rest of the face done. Still have the same blush on. I used the same lipstick. I should have just left it on to save my lips, but I didn't know I was going to go with the same. Again, the Worth the Hype mascara. Wet n Wild Skinny Tip on only half. I didn't go all the way across, just like halfway to keep the eye open. Also, to keep the eye more bright and open looking, I used the ColourPop in the shade HoneyDude, which is a nice little nude shade. And I'll zoom you in so you can see the look. So there you go. It's using their bright, beautiful pink color shifting, because it shifts to like a gold. It's very pretty. And a more normal, wearable office look for you. And on to look number 3, focusing on that new teal shade. And I'll be right back. Okay, so back with look number 3. I don't know what look I'm coming up with yet, but to save my lips, I left that lipstick on. Still have the mascara. I tried to just wipe the eyes and put concealer back around. So if it looks a little off in color, that's why. My eyes are burning and killing me right now. Okay, so we're going into this color. Popping that in the crease as usual. It's a very bright shade, so I'm just kind of placing color at the moment. So now I'm going to go into my color switcher and take the remaining color off of my brush. And we're going to go back in and just move around what we have. The shade right here. Taking that fluffy brush and just blending out the edges. I love purple and orange together. It's like a beautiful sunset. No, color. Right here. Did I have my hair out of the way? And what sunset is complete without a little bit of blue sky? I'm just going over the middle there, tapping it, trying to blend it together. And taking the fluffy brush and just doing a quick over. Like getting it into my eye socket there. I'm going to go into this shade here. There we are, back with the rest of our face. We left the lipstick, still have the cheeks. Again, NYX mascara, the Wet n Wild Skinny liner for that top line, which is a little bolder this time. And again, ColourPop, but in the shade Teaspoon, into my waterline. I feel like a unicorn, and I love it. Let me zoom you in here. So yeah, that's our 3 looks for this palette, focusing on the 2 new replacement shades. I hope you like them. If you do, click the subscribe button. If you like them, hit the thumbs up button. If you really like them, click subscribe, and then hit the bell so you're notified when I upload. Anything I used for all 3 looks is going to be listed in the description box and linked if possible. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!